And welcome back to another live stream here on twitch.tv/Asuma. We got Bananas in chat for 995XZ, Rapand, iLoveCat, Surprise Tolba, Badger Spanner, Camo J, and the Bananas are off the stream, and I can't keep up, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm standing at my standing desk, and I am exhausted. Oh, I've had a long day. I've had a long day sitting on my bum in the car. There's one thing I hate, it's driving for hours on end. Just makes you feel so lethargic. So False is, I believe False is streaming now as well. She's kind of started on what I thought I was in charge of doing today, but that's fine because gonna need a lot of help. We got a plan. We're gonna go underground. You know, the L team are going above grounds. We're gonna go underground. Water purifier, turf. What is this gal talking about? This gal must be drunk again. We got noises in the air. It's IDR does Twitch subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Bo Samis has subscribed with Amazon Prime as well. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We need some stone blocks to fill in the walls over here, because all of this right here is going to go downwards. It's going to go down all the way to bedrock level, peeps. We're digging a big hole, and our base is going to be in all parts of this. Is it black for Yoi, says Jamie. What on earth? What's black and what's Yoi? Early False raid, says Donman. Is False not streaming anymore? She's over here. Still playing. Make a derp counter X, says Vanka. What do you mean? There already is a derp counter. It's on your screen right now. Iskauer, too many potions again, says Pony. Yeah, that's it. He's been drinking those potions. Bailey says, wow, to bedrock, that's big. Yep, go big or go home. Isn't that the whole Hermitcraft thing? And there's a chicken in here. How is there a chicken in here? Who is responsible for this? Okay, the chicken's dead. Also, we kind of need to do away with these torches, because part of the design principle is that everything is going to be super dark in here. Pat just says, spy. We found a spy in the base. And I don't know what this thing here is about. I got a feeling it might connect to the river the other side. Ah, yes. Secret entrance. Or maybe it doesn't actually. It might just be a... Oh, it's a cave. Mine shafts. That could mean spiders and stuff. We should probably fill this in and get rid of it then. I appear to be stuck. How do I get out? I don't want to die down here. Jeez. Is this one of the trap meant for the other team? We've got a noise in here from Lizzie Bess, who's resubscribing for 17 months in a row, saying, I didn't expect you to be streaming today, but I am so excited, and it's been 17 straight months of subbing. I actually wanted to let you know I went back to the beginning of YouTube Hermitcraft, and I've been watching the old vids. So weird. Cool. Cool. Thank you for your 17 months of support. I hope you enjoy those old videos. They are quite different, aren't they? Hello, YouTube. Oh, that's like a thing. That's like a thing now. It's like a meme. What was the way in? Was it through here? No, that's not even a thing. I'm going to drown again. I'm going to... Let me out. Oh! I could have drowned. That would have been terrible. I need some of this stone on my hotbar so we can replace things as we go. Like this. This is all going to be stone leading downwards. Everything's going to be dark in here. It's going to be crazy. But what was the other thing I was going to mention then? Oh yeah, I'm streaming every day this month. To any of you that wanted to know. Every day this month I'm attempting to stream every single day of it. And I think I streamed the 3 days before as well, so we're off to a great start. Expert Aqua Affinity on your helmet, says Vanka. Do you know what? I'm fine swimming around here. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Let's start filling this up so we can remove it then. What's your New Year's resolution, says Imaginary Potato. My New Year's resolution is not a New Year's resolution. It's just a thing that I wanted to do for a month. Like, I wanted to challenge myself to do something for a month, and December was really busy. And so I said I'll do it in January, not thinking about New Year's resolution. And I'm doing yoga every day. And I even started before. I started like 5 days before January. So I might even keep it going for a few days after, just because it's not like a New Year's thing. But so far it's been really great. I'm getting to the point now where I feel the day-to-day benefits. Like, I just notice my body being far more responsive and feeling up to whatever it is I need to do, which is great, and I'm gonna try and keep it going. I reckon I'll get all the way through it. It's not difficult. Cole says, did you ever play GTA 5? I did play that. What was the other message I was trying to read? Oh yeah, let's do it. It says, do you have tea? I do have tea, and I'm gonna need tea reminders, peeps. Tea reminders will be in order. Use the turtle helmet, says Amazing Games. That could be like a team thing, couldn't it? We could all wear turtle helmets. That would look pretty rad, I think. Right, and look at this! The whole team's over here! Wait a minute. That's Cub Fan. Join us! I'd love to have Cub on our team. That would be amazing. For now, though, I think he's just... He wants to be, like, on the sidelines watching it all unfold. I think that's his angle. Anyway, I think what we should do, is do like a bit of a sweep of the area, and while Force is digging down, let's make sure all the torches are gone. Let's get these walls into place. You know, we've gone for a bit of a block palette thing up here at the top, which I think would be kind of tedious to keep going down. But the idea is to make everything dark further down. So I think we'll leave it for the top layer. It's also visible on the outside, so I think it'll be fine to have that just visible over there for now, you know. I think Doc might be doing tests on his cannon at the moment. What tea are you drinking, says C4 Catmar. It's just a decaf tea. It doesn't actually have like a name. But it's evening, so it's decaf time. When I'm done with them, I think I might just stick to having caffeinated tea, but only drink it fairly early in the morning and just put like a number on it, you know, like no tea after 4 o'clock or something like that. I think that could work. That could be healthy. Giraffe looks better than this so far, says Surprise Tulpa. Interesting name for him. I mean, I didn't know what to expect of all of this, and we chose to build something kind of small to begin with, so now we're going to go underground. That's our plan. They're going above, we'll go below. That's sort of the plan. Pony says you're going to help Doc test his cannon again. Nah, he sticks there. I'm doing this stream. I'm doing this dig. This is my job for the team now. You know, I've got to get it done. We've got a noise in the ear from Train ZCS, who's resubscribed for 3 months in a row, saying 3 months already. It's gone too quick. Here's to another 3 months to make it to 6. Well, thank you ever so much, my friend. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed today's live stream here on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. Okay, so all of that corner's taken care of. We've got some torches over here. Can one of you here and there run through the turtle farm and see if some scoots lay about? Look, I don't know where Doc's turtle farm is. And I don't have blocks on my hotbar all of a sudden. Okay, let's... Oh, Doc left. Well, I can't ask him where it is. Does anyone happen to know? I don't think he would have put out a video showing where it even is at the moment. Has he got a turtle farm in this area? Okay, the cows are in. The cows are in there. We found the cows. There's a sign over here. Maybe that tells us the way. Staircase. Oh, okay. Also, we don't really need this anymore. I mean, Grian's head in the area. No thanks. Gonna need a block below me here. Buy the cannon, someone says. Alright, okay, thanks. Buy the cannon. Right, we'll go knock out some more torches off the wall and then go check the cannon. He did it in a live stream, says Chef. Oh, okay, so you've seen a doc live stream today as well. Is that how it goes? That's a carpet. What's under there? Oh, these just for detail. Could hide pufferfish under there. That would make an amazing trap. Somewhere around here. If we go up into the sky with some rockets, that'll probably be far more visible. Oh, come on, there we go. I'm not seeing anything. Except another hermit flying. Ah, this is new, this is new. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at those beautiful turtles. Oh, look at the cute, adorable one. Oh, Jake, no, I'm trampling. I'm trampling. I've done a terrible thing. Quick, to the escape. Let me out, my turtle brethren. I know I might look like a yeti right now, but I'm one of y'all. And I didn't mean to trample on your eggs. Jeez. These winter turtles, right. Oh, out we go. Out we go. Cool. We got a noise in the ear from Lone Ranger 419. Lone Ranger, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Hope that you are enjoying today's live stream. Oh, down the hole. Down the hole we go. Right, I don't have much stone, do I? Oh, there goes false. There's an enderman up there. So we went all the way around this side. Right, and what we'll need here is something that doesn't have torches on it. So we're going to need probably stone bricks and stairs in this area. Probably best to actually leave these here for now. Okay, so we need to dig downwards, and I don't have my my pick. I left it at my base. So I need to go grab that. Come on, fly, fly! I'm streaming. Come on, fly, please. Thanks. Jeez, it's the worst on this server. I'll tell you, this server. It makes Tango all those extra diamonds with the amount you have to use to get off the ground. There's a rocket shop right in front of us. We got Wild Kid 5. Wild Kid 5, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Shadow Fan says, did you fix the Nether? Yes, the Nether was fixed a long time ago. Okay, let's go to the side. Super Proston fan says, hey X, did you watch the video where they shown the hermits' faces in real life? They're making fun of you. Really? That is just rude. I decide to finally do face cam on live stream and they take the mick out of me. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm just not doing live. I'm not doing face cam on live stream ever again then. If that's how they're going to treat me, jeez. Zombie Dan says, so is the starbase meant to look like a turtle? No. Does it look like a turtle? It's supposed to look like a fort. A star fort. Right, so let's get in here and... Jeez, I mean, my inventory's a mess. As it will be. I need my tools. There's somewhere around here. Look at all the guardians dying. This farm is amazing. Where would it be? Actually, it's going to be over here. There they are. My other tools. One of those should be in my backpack, I think. Sweet. This time, let's go through the Nether. It's a little bit quicker. Zombie Dan says, it looks like a mix of a fort, a turtle, makes me think of a pentagon. It does have 5 little spikes on it, doesn't it? Fuzzball69 has resubscribed for 23 months in a row, saying woo. Thank you, Fuzzball, for your resubscription. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Reptilian says, a friend of mine had this weird thought. Hermitcraft prank walk, but instead everyone's playing D&D. Well, I don't play D&D, so don't really know how that would work. Gummy Bear is awesome, says, me and my friends made a Minecraft server inspired by Hermitcraft. We just build shops. We even made our own money with banners. That's cool. That sounds very cool. I like that. C4 Catmar says, X, did you see the villager farm in Mumbo's base? It's hilarious. I'm not sure if I did or not. I don't know. Did he build it like ages ago? Right, let's drop down here. And I'm going to have some tea. I need some tea, man. I need a hot drink. The hole is getting big, peeps. The hole is getting big. And I think we're about to be raided. Yep, false raid. False has left the game. Jedalus, Klopsit, Chaser Yami, Tiny Small, Mirsar, thank you for the false raid. Welcome, false raiders. Thank you, false, for raiding me. I appreciate that. That is some delicious tea, my friends. And it's good temperature for drinking. So I must continue drinking. Please give me all the tea reminders, peeps. All the tea reminders are required. I guess I need a good stockpile of stone to take care of the walls. That is my only concern. Dirt is going to fill up quickly. Okay, there's plenty of stone here. That's wonderful. All the dirt ones are filled up. No surprises. 0 surprises. Even the random ones are filled up. This one isn't labelled yet. I'm going to put it in here. And also I want to get rid of all this junk. Look at this. I mean, don't want those. Don't need them. All this stuff can get out of here. Right, let's make sure we've got some stone on me. And I'm going to swap that around. Killer John says, this is the first Hermitcraft stream I ever watched. Well, welcome, Killer John. In these Hermitcraft streams, we do things like not derping and playing professionally. There's going to be no derps today, I tell you. I'm not tired. I'm not going to make stupid mistakes. That's not going to happen. Break that one there. Jeez, it would just help if I put those next to each other. X, we need more Hermitcraft stream days, says Jetlius. Well, for now my plans are just once a week or maybe twice a week. And I don't think I'm going to change that. Really enjoying playing Factorio. That game is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, we got Zero Sniper resubscribing for 8 months in a row. Zero Sniper, thank you ever so much for your resubscription. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. And have a good time hanging out with us. We got Super Awesome, who's subscribed with Amazon Prime, and Poffley999 has subscribed with Prime as well. Appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Siri Boss says that music really feels like you're in a cave, like water dropping and all. Oh yeah, it does have like water droppy effects. Sound effects things, doesn't it? Yeah. That makes total sense. Oh, there goes the water. I mean, we've got a moat around this thing, right? X, TNT kills entities and items even when they're inside water. That's why the cannon didn't work in today's episode, says Get Salty. It's not the reason that it didn't work, it's because there was a redstone bug. If you go watch Doc's video, he fixes it and makes the cannon work. KR Good says they could throw an ender pearl into the string and fall in the moat to die. Oh, interesting, using string as like a fortification method. That's clever. That's a very smart idea right there. IMO0226 is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, is it banana day? Probably. Hey X, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks. Pretty knackered, had a long day driving in the car. It's just, oh, I hate being sat down for hours on end. It's awful. It just makes you tired. Need to be active during the day. Drink your tea, says Maniac Man. I appreciate that, Maniac Man. I will drink my tea indeed. Dread Vink says, it worked today. I've seen a cow in space. Oh, right. Doc got it working then. Wabsonator, welcome to the stream. You need to re-decaffeinate, says Mile AoE. I don't know if decaffeinate is a thing. By the way, one of our launches yesterday actually worked as well. Because Iskal and Grian told us that they found a cow on top of their base and they didn't know what was up with that. So one of the launches was actually successful, but we just never got to see it land, which is Kind of strange. We don't know what happened to it after that. It's gone forever now, the cow. That poor old cow. Got another noise in the ear. Oh, Imo, thank you so much for your cheers and your bits. Did I say they were cheers and bits? Jeez, I just feel very tired. Peeps, if I'm derpy today, just blame the tiredness. I should probably sit down, to be fair. I find standing up knackers me out when I feel like this. So I'm actually going to adjust the standing stuff now. I'm not going to wait for an hour like I did last time. This is actually why I stopped doing the standing streams. Sometimes when I do them, especially this time of day, I just start to feel really tired and a bit exhausted. The noises that you are hearing right now. Don't know what that was. Wait, was False the cow, says Ponybucks. No, False had a camera account inside the cow. Me and Doc thought of that immediately after we finished recording, of course. So we got Larger Dingleberry. Larger Dingleberry, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you using the Prime subscription on me. Thank you for that. Right, come on. Come on now. A little bit faster, maybe. Surely we're there. Goodness me, this thing goes low. Right. Ugh, that's it. I'm sitting down. Woo! Rapan says X suggests to Doc that he could use a fork to make it charge creepers that are being sent to them big explosions, says Rapand. I believe that is just... Ah, what's that? Doc's plan in general. Sorry, something fell off. I've got a mess of cables behind my computer. And all sorts of plugs and stuff, and yeah. It's terrible. Oh, look at this! Look at this. The digging challenge changes now. It becomes a building challenge. We've got to build all this stone up now. These open areas, though, these caves and stuff, we can use this to our advantage. I'm actually going to start to show you what some of this is going to look like real soon, because we're going to build, like, think of, like, MC Escher, those staircases. We're going to do something like that, have all these windy staircases going everywhere. It's going to be like a maze in darkness out in this big cave, so we can rig it full of traps and stuff, and only us know the ways around it properly, you know? Something like that. Let's put these in here. And then better viewing for all of you. I'm pretty sure that all of you want better viewing, right? We got a noise in the ear. It's none other than Space Cheese number 4. Space Cheese, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it and hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good time hanging out with us as we work on the Team Star base. I want to sip some more of this tea. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to turn this into a staircase as we dig down, so we can walk up and down here nice and easy. How much time have you been playing, says Kiwi Smith? Probably a long time. I mean, I spent a lot of time on Hermitcraft. And I've just been reminded of something I was supposed to do overnight. I've got to do some overnight AFKing for resources for our team. I should probably write that down now, because I know I'm going to forget. There we go, made a note. I made a note, I'm good. I'm a good teammate. See, Cub is supplying both teams with TNT and stupid amounts of it. It's crazy. He's like an arms dealer. That's what Concorp really are. They're arms dealers, aren't they? Jeez, no one likes arms dealers. Space Cheese says your festive skin is the best by far. I agree. The festive is the Christmas skin. It's wonderful. Christmas skin, winter skin. What am I on about? It's for the winter season. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race, says Lizzie Bess. Is that a quote? That's got to be a quote from something. And I feel like I might know what it is. Sounds familiar, at least. We got a noise in here from Joseph Traversi, subscribing with Amazon Prime, and I'm falling down into the ground. That's not very good. Joseph, thank you so much for your subscription. Also, God of Tinder has subscribed as well. God of Tinder themselves tuning in just to subscribe. God of Tinder, thank you so much for your subscription. Appreciate it. I cannot discuss the internal dealings of Concord. All deals and orders are confidential. Blatantly dealing with both sides. Actually, I won't. So what you're saying is you're dealing arms to both of us. Oh. Okay, let's get this built up here. Cool. I feel slow in my playing today as well. Everything's slow. I'm tired. I'm tired, peeps. Please forgive me. I think this water is inside this area as well, so it might not all disappear straight away. Now let's have this as our staircase here. And we've got to build all of this wall down. I've probably come down a little bit too far. I perhaps should have started building this first. Okay, oh, that's part of that. Let's take that one back. I see a creeper, says Lizzie. Now you got me panicking. Panicking like Anakin. Where is this creeper? I don't see anything. Right, that is our other wall coming down here. Right, and if we want to, we should leave something open so we have like an entrance here, I think. Rather than fill it all up. Okay, let's put the torch. I've actually got the torch. Nope. There we go, like that. So if we have that there, later on we can come back to this bit and I can be reminded... Oh, that was my staircase for getting down here, whatever. I can be reminded that that's like a place you can go into because there's caves here. So, oh, I fell down. Ollie95 with the tea reminder. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate that because I'm enjoying this tea and it is definitely getting cold. Also, Josione54 has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Josione, thank you ever so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. X, what do you think of the G Tower? Says Toadmaster. I think it looks like a water cooler. Delicious. Right, where are we? The next wall is like all the way over here. And it goes as far as there. Sweet. Love the music. What is it? Says Siribus. We're listening to C418's latest records, which is probably the best one he's ever done. It's my personal... I think I put it on my top 10 albums of the year list as well. I really think it's fantastic. And we listen to a heck of a lot of it during these streams. Okay, so we've got one entrance to a cave right there. We should put another one definitely over here. That is, of course, going to be dug away. So this is where the wall is. And I'll put a torch on it. Why would it not put a torch there? Oh, is that a... Oh, now it will. That's strange. I'm going to sneeze. Whew! That was a big one. That was a big one. Okay, let's keep building this thing down. Music's slightly too loud, maybe, says Joe the Pro. You know, people have different preferences, and over the years, I've sort of gotten it to this volume right now, where it seems to be most satisfactory for most people. So I'm just going to leave it where it is. Which bit's the wall, and what's going on here? Okay, that should be the wall. And then that needs all covering up. And we're probably going to need to get a sponge in here by the looks of it. Unless this is all just flowing down from back there. And we're out of stone blocks. We've got to go get some more peeps. Where's my staircase? Do you pick the music, says Carl? I do, yeah. I pick what we want to listen to before I stream. You know, whatever I'm in the mood for, basically. Cobble isn't full up. This is some sort of miracle. And I need to get stone. Jeez, almost forgot. Danjo says, X, what is your favourite track from Excursions? Probably Thunderbird. That's probably my favourite one of all of them. Is it Thunderbird? Is that what it's called? It's like 13 minutes long. I always like the long ones, because they're epic. Ugh, there we go. Okay, I need to get one. There we go. Very good. So the water isn't actually on this side, which means we don't need a sponge to get rid of it, which is good. And we got a noise in the ear. It's a donation here from Pony Butts, saying, okay, so I just imagined a spring skin and I'm dying at how adorable and it sounds, and I'm angry, and I don't have power at home to get it drawn. Also, before I cut my power, I might have a doodle, a cute thing. Not finished enough for Twitter, but can Discord it to you. Go on, Pony, send it my way and I'll have a look at it. I'm interested to see what it is. Also, what do you mean by you're going to cut your power? That sounds kind of odd. Just gonna grab some scissors and cut my power off, you know? Just something that I do every now and then. Just cut my power off. Anyway, Pony, thank you so much for the donation and support as always. Can't wait to see it. I love the Yeti skin. So, wait, you did say it was a skin, right? Yeah. I mean, when winter is over, I actually have a post-winter skin. But I'm going to keep changing my skins throughout the season because it's kind of funny to do it this season. It just, I don't know, it's been like a funny little narrative or whatever, having these ongoing jokes with the skins. Do you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to replace andesite on the walls. It doesn't really stand out that much. It's just making more work for myself. So I'm going to keep that patch of andesite there so we can get more done here. Let's get a nice old staircase feeling. 3 wide sort of going on here. That goes right past our little storage room. Down to this level. Okay, so down here we're probably going to have another little entrance roomy thing. Although it would pretty much be the same as that, but who'd be none the wiser, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, we'll put it there. Let's do that one. There we go. Surprise Tolbert says, X, how long you've been not using your regular skin? You know, the one we see on the channel logo. Quite a while now. Quite a while, probably most of the season. I mean, that's just the way things are sometimes, right? Things change. It's fine. I don't think I'll change it permanently, but for this season I just think it's like a funny thing to do, change the skin quite often. Zexphony Zectano, that's the wrong person, so well I know what you're doing with the name now actually. What is your favourite album by Def Grips? Also favourite album this year? Favourite album this year was Kids See Ghost. It was a close call between that and Turnstile's new records. And my favourite Def Grips record... Oh my god, I had a dream that I was at a Def Grips concert and it was really weird because no one was into it but me. And then some really weird stuff happened after that. Dreams are freaky. I had a dream, right, that was at a Def Grips show. Oh my god, that totally sparked it off in my head. I was the only person into it. They finished playing and then... You know how like locations always seem to merge? I was led into some back room of someone's house and all of a sudden the rooms were like really like eerie and dark, and I was with a bunch of other people that were really scared and there was blatantly like ghostly activity going on, but I never saw anything. And then I think I led them to some sort of tropical paradise, and then that's where the dream ends as far as I know. So, you know, just your average dream, just dreaming about Def Grips and tropical paradises, a little bit of ghosts thrown in there. Don't even worry about it. Who ate all the cheese? Who ate all the cheese? Probably me. Probably ate it all last night before I went to bed. Goodness me. Zinc says I dream about MC Ride. Who doesn't dream about MC Ride? Wow, nice, cool. Are these comments about my dream? Your dreams sound amazing. Mine aren't usually that crazy, says Maximus of Midnight. What is your best dream, says Cole. Here's the thing, I used to be like a very vivid dreamer. I think I still am. But I think how invested you are in your own dreams may be what make them seem a little bit more interesting or magical. Like, there's always, because whenever you talk about dreams, there's always someone who's going to be like, oh, I hardly ever dream anything interesting. And I wonder, is that just not being able to recall your dreams? Or maybe how you look at them? Like, maybe you don't interpret them the same way, perhaps? Because I've had some, like, really freaky and fascinating sorts of dreams over the years. I mean, nothing's popping into my head right now. Of course it's not. I haven't had time to, like, think about that. Whenever we chat about something on stream, it's usually something I've been thinking about a lot. Do you dream in colour, says J-Man Explorer? Yes, I dream in colour. I dream music. Like, there's always music playing when, in my dreams. You know? Right, I've got to put things away now. Cobble, probably. Oh, my inventory is such junk. I wish I just had a magical machine to throw it all into. See, the problem is I picked up loads of stone, and I thought I was going to be filling things in, and now I'm not. Do you like ball games, says Rantalamore? I mean, I like sports, you know. I had an awesome dream last night. It was weird that I was part of a gang and some actors would happen, says Rascal. Part of a gang? Jeez. A gang full of actors. Danjo says, X, do you like the band Sierra Ross? What's your general musical taste? My general musical taste is I like a broad spectrum of stuff. I love Sierra Ross. They're amazing. I still haven't seen them live, man. That's something that needs correcting. Their fourth record on their Brackets album, that is just one of the most incredible songs I've ever heard. That's a song that I have spent many a time wrapped up inside of. And I think my favourite my favourite album of theirs is, I can't really remember it because it's in Icelandic, but it's the first word is A. It's like Ageris or something, and then something beginning with B. It's got like a fetus on the front and it's all blue. That's a really amazing record. Lexi says, do you like Dr. Dre? Of course I love Dr. Dre. He's my favourite doctor. He's the one I go to when my stomach feels bad, you know. Let's go chuck these things in here. Oh, I think what I'm going to do is just go, get out of my inventory. Yeah, that's what I need. I need some get out of my inventory chests. Get out of my inventory. Get out of my inventory. I'm even going to shout it at the blocks as I remove them from the inventory. We should also put down some of this. Matt says if you like Death Grips, you might enjoy JPEG Mafia. I've listened to JPEG, or Peggy as they call him. I didn't really get into it that much. Like I get the things like him being an experimental artist. I'm all for that. I'm always for people experimenting. Thing with when something gets labelled experimental is it's probably like it's like a bit of a coin flip of who it's going to vibe with. And I didn't really vibe with his record that I checked out. I think it was called Veteran. And it was a good listen. I enjoyed listening to it and checking it out, seeing what like this artist is about. But yeah, it didn't really have much more than, you know, just a listen to it. Like, didn't really click or anything. But I'm always down to check out, like, you know, new music and stuff. I can't seem to get out of this water shenanigans. What's going on? Okay, there we go. I'm going to avoid the water until we dig a little deeper. Right, we can have another little entrance over here, I guess. Because that's going to end up sometime around here. Okay. Right, where is the actual wall? The wall is here. Ah! It's a butt kicker! Oh! Oh! You think you're fancy, do you? Let's make... So we want a free wide entrance. There it is. There's our free wide entrance. Right, I can do that. So we'll have our arrow, torch. You can tell it's late. You can tell I've had a long day. Jeez, that's not an arrow. That's clearly a torch. Dig out all of this stuff. Tea reminders in chat. Thank you everyone for spamming that tea emote. I saw it out the corner of my eye. Also, I'm so far behind on the noises in the ear. TCP311 is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying tea. You need a cup of tea conversation kit for the classic beer hat. A cup of tea, a teacup conversion. Oh, not conversation conversion. Right, that's the last of the tea. It's all done. We actually managed to drink most of that hot for once. That's a rarity. That's the opposite of a derp. Okay. Thank you ever so much for the cheers and the bits, TCP. I mean, I don't think I want to put a hot cup of tea on my head. That's all I'll say. I don't fancy balancing a hot cup of tea on my head, you know? That's how I feel about that subject matter. It's just not my thing. I'm not very good at balancing things on my head. Never really practiced. Favourite Kanye album, says Matt Spud. I mean, if ever you want to get X talking, ask him questions about music. That's one way to go. Favourite Kanye album. I've never really gotten through all of his stuff. But the first two records, especially the first one I adore. I think they're fantastic. Really love his Yee record he put out recently. Yeezus was sort of alright. Didn't like Life of Pablo. But then I haven't listened to all the other stuff in between. So, and I know some of those are really raved about. One day I really want to get around to 808 Heartbeats and whatnot. You know, I'll get there in time. It's just the list of music to listen to is endless. It never ends. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's ridiculous. And last year I was trying to get into my Dark Twisted Fairy Tale, whatever it's called, and probably listened to that 3 or 4 times, but then sort of fell out of the habit of listening to it. It's got a lot of like interesting features on there, like the Wu-Tang Clan are involved, and that album's got like a lot of stuff going on it. Right, I think next we're going to start digging away a little bit from this right-hand wall. Ponybutt says, Asuma wants music questions. How excited are you to see Sarsetta download then? I mean, I might not see them. I don't know what day they're playing. And it looks like I'm probably only going to go for one day again. Although I might try and maybe like get a hotel and do the weekend, something like that. Need to sort that out sooner than later, really. Start making plans. We got to noise in the ear from Kayan1977 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. Appreciate you doing that. Hope you're enjoying a little bit of Hermitcraft action today. The star base is starting to unravel. I mean, you can start to feel the sense of scale already. We've hardly got on going yet. It's going to be epic. Matt Spud says, heard of Anderson .Paak. I'm going to see his show next month. Yeah, I got his album. He's been raved about so much, and I've got it ready to listen. I should get round to that. Probably not soon, actually. I think I've got like 7 or 8 other albums before it. Oh, just need more time. Please, someone give me more time to listen to albums. Right, next noise in the ear is IMO0226 doing cheers for own bits, saying I've just watched your HC episode. I always thought that the cow in Monty Python was called soup because Lavat sounds like soup in Hungarian. I've been pranked for a long time. You'll have to ask Doc about that because I don't know actually. Like Doc was explaining it to me and I couldn't quite remember the bit in Monty Python where they said that. Also, I had a gazillion comments about The Life of Brian. I was very aware that the quote I said was from a different movie. It's all Monty Python. It's all comedy genius. I love those movies though. They're just ones you've got to go watch every now and then. They're so good. Okay, there we are. Nice. Right, we are digging. Ah, don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me. I want a break from being shot at for once. Jeez. Zachary says X, I have a theory that Mumbo, Scar and TFC have created a secret group that is both pranking both sides. That is both sides. That is a clever idea. So Sword Saint Matthew is here doing cheers and throwing bits with no message. Thank you, Sword Saint Matthew, for the bits. I appreciate that. IMO, thank you again for the bits. We have PatStar892 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Peeps, if you didn't know, you can subscribe with Amazon Prime to someone on Twitch if you have Amazon Prime and you have it hooked up. How do you hook it up? I don't know. What do you think I am? Some sort of streaming professional? Jeez. Also, while we're on the plugs, I'm going to plug my Discord server while I'm getting shot in the butt. Where are you? You stupid butt kicker with your shiny bow. Get out of here. Right. I got a Discord server. It's full of like-minded people who like derps and things like Minecraft and... Jeez, you get the idea, right? I think you get the... Jeez! Leave me alone. This is the best plug ever. I'm doing such a good job of selling this. Oh, there we go. ILoveCats has gifted a sub to DocM77 Live. Doc, you've been delurked. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to go look at your turtles. Let's go look at Doc's turtles again. Ugh. Oh, AKA my turtle brethren. No. Fly or eat. I don't know what to do. Come on. There we go. Oh, jeez. Wasting rockets. Okay, let's go not trample on egg. In fact, can we see any scoots in there to begin with? Doesn't it need to be nighttime for them to pop off? Oh, do you know what might help here? I'll run... I don't want to run in, like, on the eggs. I don't think there's any scoots here. It really doesn't look like it. I'm not going to... Oh, I just trampled the egg! That's exactly what I didn't want to do. I've killed Doc's eggs. He's going to be angry with me now. You need to give Doc VIP X, says ILoveCats. I believe that DocM77 has VIP. Obviously, it's not DocM77 Live, so I've given the wrong account VIP, basically, is what you're saying. Jeez. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. I don't normally open up my Twitch chat. Let's go. Okay, there you go, Doc. Type something in chat. Show off your fancy little diamond to all the peeps watching. Is that a derp, says ILoveCats. Shut up! No one else said it, cats! No one else said derp. Why would you suggest such a thing? Right, the noises in the ear rolling in. We got Stanislav. Stanislav, thank you ever so much for your Amazon Prime subscription. I appreciate you doing that. Toast Chef and Codex Live have also subscribed with the Prime. Thank you to the both of you. Appreciate your support ever so much. And hope you're enjoying the stream. Man, this is one heck of a dig we've got to do. Let's put down another torch. Apparently right next to the torch that was already there. And let's keep digging down. We should figure out where our next little these things are going to go. Like, I think we should put one right there, just a little bit lower than that one. It's also actually a separate cave, which is kind of interesting. What's the build next to the Star Fort? Who built it? Is there a video about it, says Nightcrawler. That was built by Impulse, and I believe he's put out a video explaining what it is. Possibly, I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure he did. Or could be wrong. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I don't think it's out yet. Jeez. Well, you'll see it soon. You'll see it soon. Okay, there we go. We've got another entrance in that space. We're going to block off all of this one, though. Matt Spud says, thoughts on MF Doom? Favourite MF Doom record? I've never really gotten into him that much. I've tried to listen to the classic one many times. It's never, I don't know, it never jumps out at me as being, having anything, I don't know, that I really like get, or, I mean, it's like, it's a good record. I can enjoy listening to it. I can have a good time, but I don't walk away from it feeling like this is a classic or anything. And I'd love to figure out why, but you know, it's just one of those ones. Every now and then I'll go to it and give it a try again. All right, so we had one up there. Let's put another one down here. We're gonna shimmy it over a little bit. This one, and apparently we've got a whole bunch of stuff in the way. Cool. These mine shafts are a nightmare, ain't they? Right, so 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go right there. Sweet. And the noises just don't stop today. Jeez, how am I going to keep up? When do I ever keep up with the noises in the air, though, you know? Let's be frank. I'm never that good at this. Maybe we could just have one here as well, going into all of the water. How far down does this go? It goes down quite a ways. We'll have our next... Oh, get away from me, zombie. Jeez, our next one will be down here. Dude, get out of my face. You know? Get out of my face. We got... Pencil Superdog, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Pencil Superdog, thank you ever so much for your support. I appreciate it. I don't appreciate these zombies. How many is there here? How many is there here? How many is there here? That's what I'm asking. I need to eat food because I'm going to die if I don't. Goodness me. And the walls there. I'm building this all in the wrong place, peeps. It's all going horribly wrong for me. I can't do a simple task such as building, apparently. And this isn't free wide. What am I doing? Jeez, I'm brain dead all of a sudden. Ugh. Okay, let's try that again. This is going to come down. I think I'll just leave it alone. I'm confusing myself. It's because this is in the way, basically. You're going to get your butt kicked. Messing with me. Ugh, right. Imo is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, will the old hermits come back to Hermitcraft? You know, I don't know. Most of them aren't doing Minecraft anymore, and you know, things change, people move on. We all have lives, different stuff happens in it. There's a core group here that have been here for a long time, and there's lots of people that have come and gone, and there'll be new people in the future. That's just how things go. I don't know what's going to happen though, you know. Right, let's eat some of this. You need to get some golden carrots, says UGM Trash. You know, I was on those carrots and then I don't know why I stopped, to be fair. I just don't know. We got I Love Cats here with a donation. By the way, Imo, thanks so much for your bits. Cats, thank you for your donation. Saying, I started reading a new book and the writer there is so witty and sarcastic. I read something, I started laughing like a maniac for a few minutes. People in the bus gave me weird looks. They went, that cat-loving fella over here, why is he laughing? He shouldn't be able to laugh. Don't enjoy anything, young man. Don't enjoy anything ever. That's what they said. I added that little bit in. People in the bus gave me weird looks. Ah, well. By the way, you need to see Starset's drummer. He looks like you. Maybe I am secretly Starset's drummer. Did you ever think of that, cats? Did you ever even think of that? No, you didn't. Do you know why? Because you're ignorant. Calling someone ignorant when it has absolutely no truth or bearing kind of sounds hilarious, I think. That's ignorant. Oh, one person here watching knows what that was. Right. This bit here needs to be blocked off in order for the water to not go through the front. Oh, we could have some little closed entrances like this for now while we're building, couldn't we? We don't have to have it be walkable through. Yeah, walkable through. Such, you know, beautiful use of language right there. Perfect sentence. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just the old walkable through. Ugh. This water is giving me nightmares. It's giving me nightmares. Pony says, assume we're Starset's drummer, that means I have a photo with X. 3 of them. Pony, go look at that. Go look at that photo right now. I bet you the face is gone. There's no face there. It's just a screen mask all of a sudden. You'd be kicking yourself. I wish I could somehow now actually access and Photoshop that image. I don't know how that would happen, but I wish I had magical powers to make it happen. Imagine the freak out. Cats, thank you so much for your donation. We have Sword Saint Matthew subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Luke Holman subscribing as well. Appreciate it, peeps. Thank you ever so much as always for the support. Hope you're enjoying the daily streaming over here on twitch.tv/Asuma. It's the weekend, that means it's Minecraft time. Probably going to be on Hermitcraft again tomorrow. Pretty sure I am. And Let's Play Minecraft Together, we'll probably start that next weekend. Although, I just want to do so much. Like, I've always got a reason to put something off, right? And I really wanted to do the Factorio thing, and I kind of need to commit to doing like lots of stuff over here. So we might see that. Dude, get out of the way. We might see that Let's Play Minecraft Together is pushed to the side for a little bit while I concentrate on getting Hermitcraft figured out over here, because we've got to build a team base together, you know. Right. This place is a mess, that is for sure. I feel like we should start digging everything downwards again from up there. I did do a fair bit of that though. Cuplex says, do more Factorio. There'll be plenty of Factorio with daily streaming. Then you worry about it. Tuxavan says, X, don't sweat it. Follow your inspiration. That's the problem though. I am following my inspiration. It's going all over the place. It's making a mess is what it's doing. Jeez, creeper in my base. I say my base, it's not my base, team base. Get out of here, buddy. Need to leave more torches behind where we dug. Yeah, I think what I need to start doing now is probably put down like a bit more of a perimeter going on. That ladder's probably going to be useful to keep, so it'll be awkwardly on the edge of this perimeter. Let's get like a defined region that we're going to dig downwards, because we want to be able to complete something, you know. Walk away from this stream feeling like you know, we did something very measurable. Let's make that the edge, then go this way. And then we'll probably start to use that ladder to get up and down as well. There we are, looking good. Gallivants has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Gallivants, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. UGM Trash says, I just got free dark chocolate. Awesome. I like eating the 100% dark. Whoa. That's my favourite dark chocolate. Togapai says, hey X. Hey Togapai, welcome to the stream. When is the eye break, says Catmark. I don't know, my timer is off the screen. It'll be very soon. The world famous eye break. Who's looking forward to that eye break? I'm not going to break your eyes, don't worry, jeez. Although some of the derps I do might break them. Goodness me. We've got to get rid of all this, haven't we? We've got to get rid of all of this. There we are. X, on your music blog, 10 out of 10 comes right after 1 out of 10, and it really bothers me, says Zinc. Well, I only have the option to sort them alphabetically, which in numerical means 10 comes after 1. Why would you let it bother you? It's so insignificant. In the grand scheme of things, it's not worth a moment of bother, really, is it? I don't need an eye break. My eyes are already broken, says Red Inventor. They're broken? That doesn't sound very good. Jeez. It's still my favourite part of the stream, says UGM Trash. Your favourite part of the stream is the bit where I don't do anything and tell you to look away. I can't believe it. I feel like I've failed as a streamer. I've failed as an entertainer, peeps. Nick Oneus says, I've got busy eyes watching streams and all. So I'm not yet looking forward to the eye break. Looking forward at a screen though. Alright, cool. If you look at the starbase above, it looks like a snapping turtle. Oh, I fell down, says Bevy Boo. No, I said I fell down. The other bit was Bevy Boo. Antione says, what if I just listen to your stream? That's absolutely fine, you can listen. We don't do ear breaks. You know, never stop listening, especially to that music. My favourite part of the stream is when you tell me the truth about your face cam, says Enderstir. You want to know the truth about my face cam? We use the face cam every other stream. That's the truth. This stream just happens to be the one where the face cam is off, you know. Betsy is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Betsy, thank you ever so much for the Amazon Prime subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's Liggity live stream as we hang out over here in Team Star's base and dig. That's what we're doing. Nothing but digging. Endless digging. I mean, it's looking pretty monstrous already, though, right? Looking pretty monstrous. Not a Blue Cat says, do you hate maths? I do not. I actually really quite like maths. Interested in the topic, the subject. Quite a fair bit. Whoa, this granite's got to go. This can't be staying here. This is part of the wall on the right here, peeps. It's got to go. And we got the noises in the ear again. Let's have a looky-loo. We got AFT Gaming 19 subscribing with Amazon Prime. AFT Gaming, thank you ever so much for your Amazon Prime subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. By the way, we've got loads of peeps here today. Over 1,000 of you are tuned in. So thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that follow button if you're not following. And I'm going to be trying to stream every single day for the month of January. I say trying because something will come up at some point, and I'll be like, uh-oh, can't keep the streak going. But I'm not going to stress if that happens. It's just a fun little experiment for the month of January. I thought, let's come over here to Twitch. Let's do a whole bunch of streaming, you know. You know, how many times did I say, you know? Probably too many. We got a donation here from Blazond. Thank you, Blazond, for your donation. I appreciate that support. Saying, haven't got much to give, but after a year of watching, I figured I can give you what little I can at least once. Love your stuff, X. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate that gesture. I really do. Thank you for your support, and appreciate the nice message there. Fun fact, his face cam is actually on screen right now, but it's 100% transparent, says Jess. Imagine that. What if I'd set it to 0.1% transparency, eh? You know, what if all this time no one ever figured it out? The face cam was on all this time. 0.1 transparency. You'd be angry. You'd be mad. You'd be trying to decode the video, some of you. I know what you like. Oh. Right, there we go. We got Boondock13 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Boondock, thank you for subscribing. There is, isn't there a movie called Boondock Saints? Am I remembering that correctly? I remember it being sort of like one of those kind of like decent movies that some people really, really love. Who was in it though? Who was in that movie? I'm trying to remember. Load Nikon is here, resubscribing for 16 months in a row, saying, it's chore day here and you're on the TV while we work, LeMayo. We're both working on our bases. Wait, hang on. What is the chore? Is the chore building a base or cleaning? Wait, why did I think you were cleaning the house? Chore day. I mean, yeah, chore day is cleaning the house. We're both working on our bases. Are you suggesting that your house is? I think I'm late. I think I'm late on the joke. Okay, the joke went in one ear. You know, let's get some brain smarts emotes in chats. That will really express what's going on here. Okay, the clogs were turning. They were turning a little bit slow. Okay, they went through several departments of the brain, and then they came out and they realised that the base was the house. It took a while. It took a minute. You know, my brain doesn't just derp. It does brain smarts as well. It decoded that incredibly cryptic message. I'm very impressed with it, to be honest. You know, that took a lot of brain power for me. Papa Derp in chat from Surprise Tolpa. You saying I'm an old man? Jeez. Peeps, it's that fantastic time of the stream that you've heard everyone talking about. You've heard it from your friends. You've heard it from the neighbours. They said tune in. Tune in for that moment where he tells you to look away. It's everyone's favourite part of the stream. It's time to stop watching. That's right. Look away from the bright lights of the TV or monitor or iPad or phone or thing that you are looking at that is shining bright lights into your eye and damaging them, potentially damaging them, peeps. That's why we take a break. That is why we take a break for our eyes. Because they may potentially get damaged. In all seriousness, though, if you're uninformed, doctors, those people looking out for our health, are they? Oh, those doctors looking out for our health. They wind me up, they do. Always telling me to do this. Don't jump off of that. You'll break your leg again. Shut up, doctor. Shut up. That's what I say. replenish your fluids as well. Those doctors, they say replenish your fluids, they say don't jump off of buildings, and they say give your eyes a break every hour, 5 minutes, that's all you need. Oh, okay, was that what the? Dude, the creeper was taking a break at the same time. That's epic right there. Thank you, creeper man. You could have just blown me up while I was in F5. But I appreciate that you didn't. Right, now get wrecked. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. By the way, I enjoy doing the eye breaks, if you can't tell. I enjoy having a little bit of fun with that. Ah, we've got another opening down there. He is a stream sniper, says Geek. Yes, an actual creeper stream sniper. We got a noise in the air. It's Eagle Fam gifting a sub to Dreadvink. Eagle, thank you for gifting a sub to Dread. I appreciate you doing that. Supporting the community. Thank you as always. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you weren't watching the stream. Okay. Or if you were watching the stream, those doctors, oh, they'd be angry. They'd be angry. Right, should we make some of this part of our little box as well? Actually, I don't think I will. I think I'll just focus on actually having something to show at the end of the stream here with this big old blob of blocks. With sound effects attached. I wouldn't mind keeping some of this andesite though. I mean, andesite is a really good building material. In fact, it'd probably be a good idea to keep most of this, because at some point later on we're going to want building materials, and I'll be like, I wish I had kept some of that. Right, cobblestone, that stuff. Yeah, I think this is the way we should do it. We should really just come over here and dump everything off and not worry about it, and have lots of chests for just dumping things off, basically. We got a noise in the ear from Maritime Gecko 45. Maritime Gecko, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. We got a donation here, a noise in that ear, my ear specifically, you know, and all of yours is actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, jeez, he set me on fire. That sniper shot me when I couldn't even see him. That's why I call them the butt kickers, okay? Because there was some serious butt kicking action going on there. Oh, we need to get these mobs out of this area. Maybe what I should do is put like iron bars on these walls for now. That'll stop there being light, so we can feel the darkness of this area a little bit more. This sounds like a good brain smarts moment. Okay. So Asuma, what do you think of both bases so far made for the prank war? I mean, there's an amazing base in the shape of the star, and then there's like this weird water cooler. That's what I think about it. Just looks like a water cooler. Let's go grab our valuables chest and make some iron. I have very little iron. I need to take a trip over to Tango's. Let's make what we can, you know. Show weeds. Right. Did that use all of it? It did. Consumed. It did. Now you can get in there. Right. Hi X, what are your top tips for making pizza? Says Diggy David. If you're making home pizza, you're already on the right path. It's going to be much healthier. I'd recommend putting some like peppers on there. Peppers are really nice. Maybe some pineapple. I'm not one of those people who's got like a secret pro tip for pizza recipe, like some crazy thing. I really like homemade pizza. Homemade pizza is always my favourite. I went to Pizza Hut a couple of times recently, and it's definitely got this like weird thing. I don't know. It's like McDonald's. If you start eating a lot of it, like it kind of has this this taste to it. Because Pizza Hut's like, you can blatantly see how unhealthy it is. There's not proper ingredients on it. Like got this weird plasticky cheese, and yeah, it's like the McDonald's of pizza, right? You can go to different pizza joints and get like way more healthier, decent pizza. But anyway, if you make like a homemade pizza yourself, make the base yourself and all that stuff. Put in your own ingredients, make your own tomato, like you're gonna get something real healthy going on. And that's my favourite pizza. It's always really nice. Okay, bam. We're locking these things up now to stop mobs coming through them, basically, because I'm getting harassed constantly, which I don't want to be. Don't want to be harassed. Ponybutt says X like pineapple on pizza. We can no longer be friends. I mean, I don't just like Whoa, I thought I heard a creeper. I don't just like pineapple on pizza. I like a whole pineapple on a pizza. Imagine that. Goodness me. We got noises in the ear. Wait, wasn't I reading one from cats? I could have swore I started reading this one out. We've got a donation here. Noise in the ear from cats saying I was playing and singing along a song about short people earlier today, and apparently my neighbours heard me. That was a funny conversation with him after. By the way, forgot to say good morning. How's life and stuff? It's good. What is this song about short people? Sounds like a strange song. Life and stuff is good, cats. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope your foot is feeling better. Try and get up here. Gotta make sound effects while I do it. I went back under. It's not very good. Oh, now I'm getting slapped around. Get out of here, you butt. Wait, the zombies are coming from this area. There must be a zombie spawner, and now I can hear them turning into drowns. It's really weird. Oh, I see ya. I see you lurking. I see you lurking. The sound effects are really unnecessary, aren't they? Red Inventor says, what about chocolate pineapple pizza? That sounds a bit weird. I don't know if the chocolate would work on a pizza. Be a bit overpowering. Cats, thank you so much for your donation, by the way. Appreciate that. Eagle Fam has gifted a sub to Christopher Wildley. And also another one to Summerflower1. Eagle, thank you as always for supporting the community and gifting subs to peeps. I appreciate you doing that. If you heard your name read out there, you're now a subscriber. You can throw emotes like the dirt face into chat. And we also have Mel Vacker gifting a sub to Diamond Hunter 03. Thank you for supporting the community and gifting a sub. I appreciate you doing that. Diamond Hunter, you can now throw the old dirt emotes into chat and all that good stuff. Right, we just sorted all of that out, didn't we? Yes, we did. Good job, me, I think. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. Anyway, coming down to this space, because this is part of our wall, we can do that again right here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and all of that. And then I need, why are they not on my hotbar anymore? I think I used them all up with the last one. Sweet, we're going to have another one right there. Cool, now let's tear all this away. Yeah, so we got another noise in the ear from Maritime Gecko 45 saying, I somehow have 6 more bits. Interesting. Looking forward to daily streams. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that support as always. Yep, daily streams for January. That is what I'm going for. Keyword there. Keywords going for, like, let's hope I can do it, you know. Something will probably come up, that'll be fine if I can't, but otherwise I'd like to do just a month of streaming. I've never done that before. I have certainly gone on some streaks in the past, but you know, it's January, YouTube ad revenue goes in the pan. It's a time if you need a break to take one. So I feel like, you know, using the time to do things a little different, focus on Twitch for a bit, have some fun playing Factorio. The game is amazing. Really enjoying it so far. Thank you, Maritime Gecko. I like your name as well. What are you doing, X? Says Dan Pants. We are working on Team Star's base. And what we're going to be doing in this area is digging out all of the space down to bedrock and then having a network of winding staircases. Think like MCS's sort of going all over the place and leading to these holes in the wall. And like many of the rooms will be rigged with traps, you know, and ways to kill the other team. And then some of the rooms will lead to our actual base places, you know, and we'll know the way around, but the other team won't, is the idea. We got a noise in the ear here from Eagle Fam with a donation. Eagle, thank you as always for your donation and your support. Truly do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing today. I'm going to guess that Cub fans just got flown past or something along those lines, you know. We also got Zombies Night Out 13 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Zombies Night Out, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Just a zombie having a night out. Now apparently 13 other people wanted that, you know. Zombie having a night out. I like it. Oh, this bit goes. This bit goes as well. Right, like that. Looking good over here, sort of. Still a load of funky water. around the place that I want to get rid of. And we got another noise in the air. We got Lazy Lemma subscribing, tier 1. Thank you, Lazy Lemma, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. We have Woolly Master 2K doing cheers and throwing bits. Woolly Master, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that support as always. Thanks, peeps. Truly appreciated. Okay, we need to think about where our next bunch of entrances are. We're going to have one down there. We don't want to have them too clustered together. We've got quite a few over here, but we'll be able to, you know, when they're clustered together, that might be a good place to hide one of our vault rooms or something, and then have a jeez, have a what do you call it? Like a trap nearby as well. Right, we are so gonna have to go repair some picks in a moment, aren't we? I think I've sort of lost coordination here a little bit with digging this downwards. Let's try and get back up a bit, because this is looking super funky. I was trying to get it all down to one level. This right here will totally be the next one that we add, because it seems to be already here, you know. And then we can use the mine shaft to kind of hide stuff in as well. Sweet, there we go. Woolly Master, thank you again, by the way. We're all caught up on noises in the ear. Let's have a look at chat. What does chat want to talk about? Laxa says, what is X doing right now? We are working on Team Star's base today in this stream. And we're trying to dig down a big chunk, get like a solid amount of this done, so we can kind of step back from the stream and be like, aha, we did this much. I mean, that's my goal. At the end of it, I want to be like, that was good. We did a lot. And I feel like we've done some so far. We need to do some more here. Clearly need to do a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Ow! There's a butt kicker here. Oh, another one. Dude, laggy arrow. Dead. That'll do then. Father of Apocalypse says, X, can you name the star team members? Yes. Impulse SV, Wells Knight, False, and Doc M. That's our team. I should probably get this bit here kind of blocked off, you know. Oh, there's totally room for... That's a big flat wall, isn't it? There's totally room here for another, like, entrancey thing. Let's actually use that pillar. Oh, you're right. Oh, what the... Yeah. What you... Oh, what? I'm surrounded. No. No. Okay. This could be bad. I have no idea what's behind me. Please don't be something sneaking up on me. Why are there so many of them? And a butt kicker. Oh, this is the end of me. This is the end of me. Time to block it off. Time to block it off. Don't know what's behind me. Time to block it off. That's not the end of me then, is it? Oh. Jeez, that was a bit much. Why'd they all start coming for me? They like teamed up on me, didn't they? Those cheeky devils teaming up on me. What'd I ever do to their kind, eh? What'd I ever do to them? Go on then. I'm ready. They're wandering off. They're wandering off. They're scared. Bam, they're all dead. Oh, what was I trying to do? Oh, a creeper. A creeper. No, you don't. No. What? Ugh. Was it doing? I do not know what was going on then. Do I have more stone? Oh, I'm running out of stone. Wanted to build a pillar here, coming down, and then fill it all in. I think it's time to go repair the pick, peeps. We've made an absolute mess here. That's all we've managed to do is make a mess. Mumbo! Vader2222 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Vader, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. There we go. We can drop down onto that. Hope you're enjoying it, bud. This is going to be amazing in here once it's all dark and mysterious and there's all these walkways and corridors going everywhere. Whoa! Oh, these are probably materials for doing just that. Okay, let's chuck that stuff off. We've got a chest up here for just dumping all of this in here. And we're going to go to Impulse's farm. Yes, in the nether. So we need to find a nether portal next, peeps. And we need to do that. Rendong is a part of Team Star, says Fahim Player. I believe Ren is, but he's also on holiday. Whoa, jeez. Let's get out of here. Come on. There we go. Jeez Louise. That is one fancy looking water cooler, you know. That's all I can say about that. Okay, there's a portal somewhere just around here. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, we landed on the tree. Turtle reminder, says Tuxaban. What's a turtle reminder? Reminding me to be a turtle? Laxa says who's currently tagged? I believe Scar is tagged. Check on the turtles, says Badger. Ah, I see. Yeah, got to check on them. Sticking with the Yeti skin, says Big Red Buddha. While it's still winter, I will. Surprise Tolba says derp reminder. Reminding me to derp. What if the derp was me accidentally turning the stream off? Oh, it backfires, I tell ya. It can backfire. Be careful what you ask for. Wish for, even. Jeez. Come on, stop wasting my fireworks. Oh, this is the worst. Trying to get up there is the worst. This thing's been... Oh, it's back. Oh, let me get in it. Oh, finally it's back. Why did I not notice that? Why did I not notice that? Why did I not notice it? We're off. Right. So we can fly from here as well. Austin says, so you watch the other Hermits videos, or do you just know what's going on from being on the server? Bit of both, really. Bit of both. The recap is the most helpful thing. And I do like to watch Hermits videos during the week. That was... Why did we... No, whatever. Whatever. I know what flying's like on this server. You see, you go up, you go down. It's weird. Oh, and it wastes all my rockets, and Tango takes all of my diamonds. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's shoot Pigman in the face. Okay, that missed. And again, that was too aggressive. There we go. No, I killed it first time. Gotcha. Right. Time for the old volume off. And we don't need these. Want to put something that needs repairing in the offhand. Put something over here. Ah, isn't this easy? Isn't this easy right here? Sweet. Right, we'll be done repairing in no time, my friends. Look at all that XP. Matthew says, don't you have a repair shop? I do, but I don't like using it because I have to restock it. So I just come here instead because I have to make work for myself. It's quicker for the customers. It's not quicker for me because then I have to go and restock it. You know? Mikey Cat says, clearly Tango has made a lag machine to make it so you need to use more rockets. If Tango made a lag machine, which he did in the spawn chunks with that Iron Titan farm of his, but that would be like a genius conspiracy right there. That would be some very clever tactics. You know, make a lag machine, people need more rockets, say presto. Okay, there we go. Naked Yeti, says Pony. I'm a naked Yeti. Without me frosty armour. Super Bunny Blob says, hey X, did you see me welcome to the Nether post on HC subreddit? I don't think I did, so be sure to tweet it at me. That's a good way to get in touch. Rose Callie, I believe that's the proper way to say the name, is here with a donation. Thank you ever so much, Rose, for your support, saying, hey X, I never donated on Twitch, but I felt you were deserving of my first ever donation. Well, thank you ever so much, I really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. I hope you're enjoying the stream, hanging out with us as we watch Pigman die and get bathed in XP. It's just another day on Hermitcraft, isn't it, peeps? Just another day. Okay, everything be repaired. Everything is repaired. Wonderful. Let's head back. That's my silky touch, right? Always want to keep my silk touch there, because otherwise I'll break my ender chest incorrectly. Let's listen to the sound of Pigman dying. It's a glorious, beautiful sound, but I need to head out of here now. And down we go. Whee! Whee! Look at that. There's loads of pigmen spawning on that netherrack. That thing looks new, actually. Why don't you do more Hermitcrafts as Space Warrior? More? I've done 780 episodes of this. You want more? Jeez. I mean, the amount of Hermitcraft that I do, it goes up, it goes down. You know, it is what it is. Right now, I'm kind of been playing on here a lot. Just if you watch the episode today, you can see why it took me a week. Building that farm was kind of tricky. I've also had a really busy week. Where am I going? Am I going anywhere that makes sense? Probably not. Let's go over here. Load Nikon is here doing cheers for throwing bits, saying, that reminds me, Tango turned off your ice farm. Oh, did he? That's why it doesn't work. Ah, that sneaky devil. And he didn't tell me. I keep going over there and trying to fix it. Oh, Tango. How could you? Dr. Taylor says, just do UX. Just do me. Catmar says, was that a derp fiend? Another one. Vader, thank you. Vader says, congrats on... Oh, this is gone. It's a portal no more. Maybe that's the portal we saw up the top. Let's use that one. That goes to my kelp farm, actually. Yeah, Vader said congrats on 800k. We hit 800k on YouTube, peeps. Get wrecked, Ghast. You suck. X, did you find Lavash, says Loey. Actually, the G team did, believe it or not. Let's get... Oh, come on, fly. You better fly now. I mean, there are other peeps on the server. Also, don't I have to check on this for scoots? Don't fall in! No! Don't crush the baby turtles. Okay, I don't think there's any scoots in there. It doesn't look like it to me. So, also, doesn't it need to be nighttime? And I think peeps keep sleeping in the bed, so that's that. Okay, let's get over here to the ice farm. Why are they blue, says Q-Tip? Because it's winter. They're cold. They're winter turtles. Why do I keep... Oh, why do I always have to make sound effects? What's wrong with me? I mean, how did he... Why would you do that? It's a bit lame. I don't know what it was now. I don't know how it was set up. Like, there's literally a whole thing here for turning it off. Ugh. Let's go look on the inside. I guess I didn't notice perhaps that the ice still hasn't formed. I don't know what's up with this thing. Let's get rid of the snow again. I don't know why there's always snow here. I don't know how I'd get rid of it either. I might have to put glass at like world limit or something to get rid of the... Okay, right, well I'll leave that alone and come back here again and hopefully it'll work. Jeez, that's annoying. Okay, Star isn't too far away from here, that's good. True Purple says it wasn't producing ice. Well, it should do in theory. It should be able to produce it at this moment. But it hasn't done. And there's also always snow on it by the time I get to check it again. But if it weren't even running, that kind of makes sense. Anyway. So we're going to dig away all this here. I don't think I really need to think about much else. We're still just in the dig everything phase. I'm going to try and block off some of this area over here though next. So we can have stuff stop creeping up on us. Because there's been a lot of the old creeping up on X today. Oh look, speaking of which, predictable are ya? Oh, this guy. This guy! Holding my stone block ransom, are ya? Take that, buddy. Low Nikon, thank you for the heads up, by the way. That's good to know. Now I can get that thing up and running again, I hope. After all this tampering with it. Doesn't ice need sky access with no blocks above it? Says Shino. It does, yeah, and it has sky access with no blocks above it. What I didn't anticipate was that the snow would settle on the glass. What I'll probably just do, actually, is not put stuff at sky limit. What I'll do is I'll put glass panes directly above that glass. I don't think it will settle on glass panes. Snow doesn't like to be on top of a like a shapy block. It needs to be on top of a solid block. So that will probably take care of it, I think. We got a noise in the ear. It's SMC Entire. Smukintire 97. I don't know how to say that. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time hanging out with us as we don't do derps. There's been no derps this stream, right? If I recall correctly. Oh, I probably just jinxed it. Well, that was silly. That was silly. You need to find the zombie spawner, says Placadia. There might not be one, but yeah, there probably is. You can have a lot of zombies come out of caves like that because they can spawn naturally far away from you. They have a long range for pathfinding, so it is quite possible that those are all natural ones we've seen so far. Let's get rid of that one block behind it. Okay, now all this needs filling in. Someone says, yay, Flint! Surprise Trolper, excited about the Flint. Let's get some Flint hype going. Oh, that Flint. So exciting. Ow! Not today. Not now. I'm trying to block you off. Dude! Let me block you off already. Goodness me. Get blocked. Okay, there we are. There we are. That's wonderful. That makes me feel better. And it's in line with this mineshaft, which makes digging things nice and easy around here. Sweet! Okay, hopefully no more baddies heading out of that area. Apparently I don't have my torches on my offhand. Let's go plod a couple more down. Right, sweet. Eat some food, gain some health. Glass does not block sky access. Same with fences and walls, says Ben Pump. Yes, that's why there is glass already in the ice farm. For that reason. Don't need to do that just yet, or do I? Shall I grab some sponges? I don't know what to do. Let's bring it all down. Let's grab some sponges, bring it all down to like a flat universal level, because we're pretty close to doing that, and it'd be nice to get a big chunk of this kind of visible for what we're going to be doing soon. Right, so I need my sponges, which are probably in my tool chest. I love this song, says Badger. I like this song too. I like all the songs on this record. Okay. Sponges, that's what I came here for. I keep mistaking that tall grass for a creeper, lol, says Mercadia. Yeah, it's been there for a while, hasn't it? I've occasionally glanced at it and thought, creeper, oh no, wait. That looks really good. Okay, done. Didn't take long. Definitely worth getting that rather than filling it all in with dirt, which was my original idea. Completely forgetting how powerful these things are. In fact, I'm not even going to go up and smelt them right now. I'm going to continue digging. Right, so what's the lowest part of this? That's as far down as we're going to go now. We're going to bring everything down from this level and then take a step back and appreciate what we've done so far. Don't have to fill that in because it's not one of the walls. This over here, though, those blocks will have to go. And I fell down a hole again. Why do I keep falling down holes? Sorry, getting a little bit overexcited there. Just a little bit overexcited. And that one. There we go. Is this base going to bedrock level, says Janks? That's the idea. That's the idea. Unless, I don't know, like, I'm not sure how much time we have to build a base, really. You know, digging does take a fair bit of time. We've got a noise in the ear from Smukintire 97. Doing cheers and throwing bits for no message, just saying cheer to cheer, cheer, cheer. Well, thank you ever so much for those cheers. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream here today as we dig out this base. It's going to be epic, peeps. Cat says, I need to go for a bit. I'll be back soon. See you, cats. Hope you have fun doing whatever you're doing. Right, it's time to say goodbye to that grass that has been looking like a creeper for too long. And now we're going to get rid of all this wood. Basically, McIntyre, says S. McIntyre. Is that correct? Is that satisfactory? Or have I butchered thy name? And we got a noise in here from Skylar McDoe. Skylar McDoe, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Peeps, I smacked my hand into my headset. If you heard that, I apologise. I'm new. Are you American? Says Harek. No, I'm from the U of K, not the US of A. It makes me sad when you just covered up the Diamond One. Can you please go mind it, says Skello Maced. The Diamond One? I don't recall finding any diamonds this stream. So what's the base design, says Vorchi? To have a massive open hall and then fill it up with corridors of, like, well, not corridors, but like bridges. Think Minas Tirith kind of thing, right? Like bridges and staircases all winding all over the place, and there's going to be booby traps and all sorts of tricks going on. And, you know, we'll know how to navigate it, but the other team won't. And it will lead to all of our, like, storage rooms and vaults and stuff like that. That's the idea. Okay, that bit we're not digging, going as far across as here. Got to put down some torches, don't want stuff spawning down here. MC Escher style, says Hales. Yeah, that, like one of those images. Okay, I don't want to go lower than we need to at the moment. What's this song called, says Elo. This one is The President is Dead. That's the name of the song. Okay, no, I'm not saying the President is dead, jeez. It's not an announcement, I'm just saying the name of the song. Right, I think the water might... Ah, no, it's still not on this side. Well, that's fine then, we'll keep going. And what level are we doing this to? Oh, quite a bit lower than this. Quite a bit lower. I think we've lost our little staircase here as well. We'll have to use the ladder. Right, that can all go. That's too close to the wall. Wasn't there a mine shaft here? Oh, it's above us. Wow, okay. So we're not going any further than that. That's fine by me. Skello Master says, I do not understand all this kerfuffle, as Grian would say, as both teams are just building a base so the other team can destroy it. Well, I mean, will they destroy it? We're building a pretty big... Like, how do you destroy this? Do you fill it in? I mean, it'd be a pretty tough job to fill this all back in again, wouldn't it? There's a big open hole with loads of secret winding corridors. How are they going to find where all our vaults and storage rooms and whatnots are? You should make a creeper farm so you can supply Doc with TNT, says your lack of skill. I think there's already several creeper farms on the server. I'm not going to bother making another one. Okay, that's definitely something we've made for having iron bars, and I've run out. They'd fill the place with lava, says Reptilian. Well, if they did that, it's all made out of stone, so it wouldn't burn, and it would be pretty easy to then come and remove all the lava sources, right? I don't think they're going to go that ham with the lava. And then all the lava would flow away, so... I don't think that would work either. I think it's a pretty solid idea we got here. I should probably put some of these materials back. Let's go do that. Super Bunny Blob says, how often does X check Twitter? Probably like at least once a day. But realistically, probably a couple of times a day. Kangaroo says, how did you get rid of the water in your monument base? Lots of sand and sponge placing, basically. Let's put that over here, this over there. We've got things for chests. There we go. Switch from pranks to capture the flag. The base is perfect for hiding a flag. That's a really cool idea, actually. I like that a lot. How low are we going again? Just over to here. And there's more below. No surprise. And then there's all the water. Of course, there's more water. Just to annoy me. Just now that I put away my sponges, of course there's more water. Let's see if we can get this thing blocked off for real, you know. Yay, at last the water is gone. Oh, that doesn't go there. I can see a creeper. Off there in the distance. Right, we're probably going to need like another entrance in this little area as well. Surprise Tolba says, no surprise, you say X. I'm here, hello. Oh, I guess there's one surprise. Will you stream at the same time each day? If so, when, says Q-Tip. No, I won't. I don't have a set stream time. Like, they're usually similar sort of time of day. They can be a little bit predictable, but there's no schedule. It's just going with the flow, you know. But that's most likely going to be your kind of like weekdays will be this sort of time and weekends will be in the morning. But not today because I've been out all day. Okay, that's 3x3, right? So that's going to be another little entrancey bit. Is this? No, this is like a little hole. A little bit lower than where we're going. I'm actually going to fill that in, I think, just for now. So we can keep on top of everything. You could fill their base with diorite, says David is not gay. I could. Iskal wouldn't like that, but then we'd just be gifting them a bunch of diorite, you know. That they could build with. We've got to be more creative than that. People are saying eat. I'm eating, peeps. A toaster said, this isn't Factorio, I've been had. Also, hello everyone. I'm not streaming Factorio every day, I'm just streaming every day. Factorio is weekdays, is the plan. Maybe Wednesdays at some point I might start doing something different, but I'll have to wait and see there. Alright. It's dark in this place, isn't it? Need some torches down here, goodness me. Okay, so that's all done to that point. Thought that was going to flow out and knock out all these fresh torches, you're right. Hello. Super Bunny Blob says, does X usually stream this late? No, this is not a normal streaming time for me on a Saturday. It's just I've had a different type of day and wouldn't have been able to stream until I got back now. Well, a while ago. I got back and pretty much went straight into a stream. After I exercised a little bit. Had to get on the running machine for 20 minutes, you know. Right. We are almost at the point where we can step back and admire all the work we've done so far. There we go. Woo! Right. Yeah. Now you can start to get a feel for it. These bits here have more of the vibe because they've got lights coming through the grills. But the lights on the bottom won't ever be there when we finish this build. So it's going to have all kinds of staircases and stuff leading to all the different areas, and it's going to be amazing. Is the running machine a treadmill, says J-Man Explorer? It is, yeah, I call it the running machine, or I did on that occasion. Rightio then, what bit do we want to do next? What bit do we want to do next? I think I might have a quick little look at my live stream list of things, because I kind of wanted to focus on this area. But I do have other things. Something I could do, I guess. No, I'm going to leave all of that alone. We're going to stick over here, because we've got so much to do in the next few days. Yeah, I guess nothing more to do than to pick out an area and start digging it. This is our new digging line right here. Peeps, that's what we do on these streams, we just dig. Dig forever. No delay. We've got a noise in the ear from Ladus HD saying, what are you building? We're building Team Star's base. I guess everyone tuning in wants to know, right? I've got to explain it over and over again. Team X's base is going to be, Team Star's even, is going to be, jeez, Team X's. The star does look kind of like an X. Yeah, Team Star's base is going to be an underground base, you know? We see the G team over there building hideous water coolers, and we're like, man, that looks ugly. Like, why would you build such a big hideous thing in front of all these other gorgeous buildings? You know, we're not going to be intrusive. We're going to go underground. We're going to go where the peeps can't see to create our crazy dungeon of torture, madness, chamber of hallways and crazy scary stuff. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it, okay? I'm not good with the names, but I see a creeper over there. Hanging out, waiting to blow up. Gotta love that sound, right? It's always satisfying. Ladush H. Oh wait, I just read that out. I literally just read that out. Thank you for your subscription, by the way. Or did I? I think I might have read it from chat. So Ladush HD has subscribed. So thank you ever so much for subscribing. I can't remember if I read that from chat or from my noises in ear. Got a little noises in ear box, peeps. Tells me what the noises in the ear are. Funny enough. Where did the tag game go? I haven't seen it for a long time, says Violent Violet. Scar is tagged. Scar is unwell at the moment, unfortunately, so the tag game be on hold for now, I guess. Where's the music, says Mojang Low. You should be able to hear it. I can hear the music right now. It's relaxing, it's soothing. Jenna Nerve says, I hope Scar gets better soon. If you want to send him some love on Twitter, I'm sure he'll appreciate all the support. He's been under the weather for a while. I think the last time he updated us, he was opening Christmas presents with jelly. So if you want to send him some love and help him recover, yeah, go check out his Twitter. Elrond, no, not Elrond, Igor Rappel says, will Scar ever get permanently better? I don't think he can. I think his condition, he's going to be this way for the rest of his life. So this is just something that he has to live with, which is, of course, incredibly tough. Play us some Jotun Snarltooth. I love that song. That's a great song. I think I can hear the melody of it in my head. I'm just not sure if it's the right one or not. That's a really good song if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, just listen to C418 today. We'll probably do Jotun on occasion. Jotun's a little bit too upbeat, like not in your face, but like a bit chirpy and full on, I think, for the vibe of the stream sometimes, you know. Did Sky have more surgery, says Martimone Gecko. I'm not sure. I don't think it was like a scheduled thing. I don't know if he has surgery when it's like scheduled or when he falls under the weather. I don't really know too much about it other than Well, I don't really know a lot, actually. I have a terrible memory for things. I'm sure, I seem to remember him saying what it was on a stream once, and then I went and looked it up and read about it, but now I can't remember what that was, so, you know. My memory is legendary, of course. Doesn't forget a thing. Withy King says, why does the granite look so disgusting? I think it looks alright. It doesn't really blend in with the stone, though. Have you thought about using the glowing effect on Lavash so you could easily see where she lands if she survives, says Rolandy? Well, it only lasts for a few seconds and then we'd have to damage the cow to give it the glowing effect, so that wouldn't really work, unfortunately. I mean, the camera account would have been the great thing to do, right? Just have stuck it observing the cow, and was that the cave that I got backed into when all those zombies came after me? Oh, there's a creeper in here. You little creep. Oi! Don't blow stuff up. No. No blowing stuff up. Lorelli says, I was just watching X's vids. What is he doing now? We're working on Team Starbase. Definitely didn't call it X base. I mean, it's a base. It's all of our bases. Why don't you collect the ores, says Maddie. Don't need it, really. Got no use for it. I could be collecting even more of these materials, but we're just going to get a stupid amount from this build. I just can't be bothered. Also, that's a temporary storage area over on the side, so we need a proper storage one somewhere. Maybe that's what I'll build. I won't build that on stream. In fact, I don't think I'm going to build any of the actual stuff on stream, because then I'll give away the locations where we want to hide stuff. See a little bit of food. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Cintrix BS subscribing. Cintrix BS. I may have butchered your name, but thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying today's streams. Streams? Plural? Why did I put a plural onto that? I don't know. Just a derp sometimes, aren't I? I'm just a derp. Alright, once again, my inventory is... Cintrix BS says, how much time have you played? Time played do you have, sir? And you got my name perfect. This season, I don't know. Let's go have a look. Statistics. We had a look at this just the other stream. It was somewhere. Got to look for the D on the end. Time played, 61 days. Jeez, that is a lot of time on here. Goodness me. Bep Mupp says, X Lord of the Derps. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. I'm the Lord of the Derps. What does STAR stand for, says Luke Marine? Don't ask me, I'm just part of it. You know? I'm just part of this. I don't know what it stands for. Jeez, what kind of question is that? Yeah, I don't actually know. It stands for something. The other hermits picked it, and I was like, cool. STAR, I like it. We've got a noise in the ear from Alexa Hoffer, who is subscribing with Amazon Prime. Alexa Hoffer, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate your support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a chill time as we dig away all this. Peeps, we've got 1,200 peeps watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in, by the way. I didn't expect this. We're just digging. I didn't expect so many people to come along and enjoy it. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope we don't have 1,000 people watching who aren't enjoying it. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, I didn't really think people would be too into this. I was like, oh no, today's stream is just digging. But glad to have you all with me. Jaguar Lord says, Asuma, what do you do when you are out of ideas to build? I'm never out of ideas to build. I mean, I keep a list, right? And the list only ever seems to grow. And that's why you should keep lists, you know, because when you're not inspired, you know all the times you were inspired because you've written it down, and then you can crack on with those cool ideas you have. Ponybutt says, I'd say tea reminder, but it's gone. Water reminder. Thank you, Pony. I'll drink some water. Appreciate that. Igon Drapple says, I'm digging this stream too. You can have comment of the stream for that one. Because I like the pun. I like the pun. I like the pun and I cannot lie. Buster Atlas. Another comment of the stream. Today we got 2. Buster Atlas says, I think STAR stands for something that all remember. I like it. STAR stands for superior tactics and retaliation. That's definitely not what it stands for. It has alliance in there, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure alliance is one of the words. Hello, little baby zombie. Don't kill me now. That's right. Look in the other direction. Get distracted. Okay, what is going on back here? Just got a bit of cheeky water, haven't we? Let's keep digging it down. 400 people watch Tango fish. It makes sense that you'd have about 1,000 watching you dig. I mean, yeah, digging's a little bit more exciting than fishing. I wonder what it'd be like if we were flying through space fighting people with elytras. Jeez, that would be unbelievable. Strategic Tactical Alliance and Retaliation, says Badger. I don't think that's what it stands for. It's one of those I'll know it when I hear it kind of names. Hamstep says, I'm playing Factorio while watching the stream. Cool. I really want to play some more Factorio. Man, I'm hooked on that game. I think I might make a series. Well, I say that. You know the deal with my channel. It's like I'm focusing on Hermitcraft, and I don't think I'm going to put other content on it. Although I put Slay on my second channel, and it was really popular. I wanted to put that game out for years. Like, I've liked it for a long, long time. And I failed many times in the past to, record it. Always had issues. I even recorded a whole video once and then looked at the footage and I was like, oh no, the cursor, or you couldn't see the pop-ups or something weird, and it was just ugh. But then I had this brainwave the other day. I was like, oh wait a minute, I could, OBS has upgraded and changed. Now maybe it'll work. Right, little guy gets sword to face. Little guy gets sword in the face. Why is the little guy taking so much to kill, man? Why, I say, why? Super Turtle Alliance rock, says Lodnick, and that's a good one. That's a good one. In which district are the bases, says Loez? It's a mix of modern and what's the other one? Medieval, right? But there's plenty of space to go around for different styles. By the way, Python has come back onto the server. He's found his kick again, and he's building right near where we are. Just for clarification, he claimed that space a long, long time ago, and we all were aware of that when picking our bases. It was like, all right, we know Python's going to be over there. We just didn't know he would be getting right back into it at the same time, which is fine. It's not even going to be a problem. If ever something happens to Python's base, we'll fix it up for him. Shinogi and Kami says, hey X, I was just testing ice behavior in a testing world, and there are no blocks above, including transparent blocks. No blocks above the water. Nah, that's not right. You can put transparent blocks above it. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can put transparent blocks above it. Anyways, anyhoozle. I have cleared my inventory of all nastiness. Let's go fly back over there. Look at this crazy big hole we got going. No, no, fly! Must fly. Stupid server. Not letting me fly. Nico says, Suma, how did you meet all the people in Hermitcraft? Through YouTube, I guess, and just over the years. Different YouTubers. Oh, goodness me. I think it don't want to work with glass above it then. It's had a fair bit of time, right? Let's have a fair bit of time. Well, the ice farm needs fixing. It needs modifying. That's for sure. Right. Oh, and we got a noise in the air. It's Cintrix BS. Here are the nation saying the Hermits have been killing it this season. So excited to see what is in store for this year. One more question. What inspires you to bring new Hermits onto the server such as Grian this season? Or what things are you looking for in a content creator? Well, I think it's not anything specific you look for in a potential hermit, but, you know, if you look at what Grian does, he'd be a great fit for the group, right? And that turns out to have been true. So I guess if ever there's like a content creator out there who's doing something amazing that we think, you know, that would be a cool thing to bring to Hermitcraft, and, you know, we want more people in the group, which at the moment we feel like as a group we're pretty much, you know, this is us right now. You know, it doesn't feel like anything's missing. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like it's a complicated thing to explain because it's a whole group of people with different opinions, but generally it's like we have a feel for what we want. Do we want more people? And then there's usually, you know, 1 or 2 people out there that you might be talking about. Hey, this guy makes great videos. Like, anyway, peeps, this is the end of the stream. Cintrix BS, thank you so much for your donation. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to all the peeps who tuned in today. Be sure to hit the follow button before you go, and if you're sticking around, we'll be doing a raid. So if you want to be a part of a raid, then stick around. But massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I have got someone that we are going to go and raid. If you want to see an amazing base, then stick around. But otherwise, that's it. So thank you ever so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.